everyone, thank you for coming. My speech today is going to be on different types of communication styles. So in this modern world today, we have all different ways of communicating: texting, cell phones, radio, TV. But I'm going to actually go over a few things that you might not know. There's actually two types of communication. It's called direct and indirect communication. So communication style is the way in which we use language to share information with each other. Direct communication is something we think about right away. It's just going to be face-to-face talking, but it goes a little bit deeper than that. As a matter of fact, it's what I'm saying right now. Direct communication is when a speaker's true intentions are communicated in a verbal message, just like this. It's similar to the radio that we use at work to communicate with each other. We just say, "Hey, can someone help me out over here?" It's exactly like that. The style itself of direct communication expresses the speaker's needs and desires explicitly. When a direct communicator wants or needs something, he or she will just quote unquote come right out and say it. Just no barriers whatsoever. Direct communicators often take the speaker's words at the face value. They don't look for any kind of deeper meaning. They don't try to analyze the message for anything that might be underlying that. Similar to like an English class, when the teacher always said, "What's the symbolism of this tree?" Or "What is so special about it raining on this day for this character?" Direct communication means nothing like that. It just means it's raining and there's a tree. These types of direct communicators value the effectiveness, short, direct answers, and they also respect honesty and frankness. So very similar to like a TV news anchor. They just come out and they say, "Breaking news, we have a shooting at Villa Rosa," or something like that. They just come out and say it. They don't have any kind of barriers around it. Indirect communication, we often think about like, oh, it might just be something like a phone or texting. It actually is a little bit deeper. It's the same as direct, where it's still face-to-face, but there's some kind of underlying message where you're trying to beat around the bush in a sense. These types, indirect communication happens when the speaker's true intentions are hidden. This type of speaker will not answer a question that might cause tension as a result in an uncomfortable situation. The most common example of indirect communication: "Does this dress make me look fat?" You don't want to come out and say yes. It's the worst thing you could possibly do. Indirect communicators are more likely to say maybe or possibly. Maybe you'll look a little round with that. Either way, it's still not the best to say that. When they're really just trying to beat around the bush, when the real answer is, "No, you're not fat, wear that dress." It could even be something as maybe your friend borrowed $20 from you. They're just like, "Oh, maybe I have it. It might be in my car." The real answer is no, they don't have that $20. You're not going to get that back, unfortunately. These people believe that being polite is more important than telling the truth. Similar to the concept of saving face to avoid hurting someone's self-esteem. Overall, in different cultures, the US focuses on direct communication mostly. Indirect communication is accepted in some cultures over in Africa and Asia. They actually prefer that as a means of communicating. To a direct speaker, an indirect communicator is often considered evasive or untrustworthy because they're trying to get around the fact. While an indirect speaker will see a direct communicator as harsh or rude because they're telling the truth. So which way do you prefer to communicate? For me, it's going to be direct, especially because I plan to go into TV news. I want to try and get as many facts out as I can and just say the truth. The truth hurts sometimes, but that's life. So which way is the best way for you guys to communicate? Thank you.
Sugarcoat.